Once you've finished your Yayoi Kusama pumpkin using repetition of those dots and lines in the background for your geometric shapes, we are going to be either coloring or painting with watercolor. So we need to go over a couple of things, techniques, to safely and properly use watercolors so that we can use them over and over and not ruin them. I've got my messy mat underneath my artwork. It's gonna stay just like this, so I can put it, when I put it away, I can just pick up the whole mat and let it dry. So I have my artwork here. I have my paintbrush, my watercolors, and I have a little sponge that's just to wipe the excess water off, and a little cup of water. So I used black and yellow. Those were my two colors that I used. So for my painting, I'm going to do the same. I'm gonna open my paints up, and I think I'm gonna start with the pumpkin, so I'm gonna start with the yellow color. Everything that I did black is going to be yellow on the background. The crayon is going to resist the watercolor. So right now my paints are dry. I'm only using the yellow and black. So I'm starting with the yellow, and it's dry, so I can't really paint with that. I need to dip my brush in water and kind of tap it, and then I'm just going to let it on its tippy toes swirl around or dance around, and you should do this with your watercolors on the table. I just want you to be able to see until you can see that there's some paint on the tip of the brush. Now I'm going to just paint right over top of, you don't have to worry about going around, you just go right over top of what you colored. I need a little bit more water. If I'm using the same color, I can just add a little water without cleaning the brush. I'm just gonna do that all the way around. I'm not gonna do the stem because the stem I did with a different color. If your brush starts to get crazy hairs on it, that means it needs more water. It's thirsty. So as the hairs start to separate and it gets kind of scratchy, you're gonna need more water. You don't want too much water, you don't want too little water. You want just the right amount of water. Now, before I change colors, I need to make sure I clean my brush in water. I wash it, I wipe it on the edge of the cup. So I just wipe. I don't flick it, right? Because then you get paint everywhere and you could ruin someone else's artwork doing that. So I just wipe it after I swirl it around in the bottom. In the bathtub is what I almost said. And then I wipe it, and then I'm just gonna blot it a little bit to get any excess off. Now I'm ready for black. I did yellow everywhere there was black, and now I'm gonna do black everywhere there was yellow. So again, I need to get my brush a little bit wet. I'm gonna swirl around in the black pot of paint, and I'm just gonna be real careful, and you can see how that resists. That is so cool, I love it. So we're just going to get that, and then we're gonna do the same exact thing in the background. And the more water you have on your brush, the lighter it's gonna be, so it'll look kind of gray, and the less water you have, the darker it's gonna be.